और चलिए सबसे पहले बात करते हैं जयपुर लिटरेचर फेस्टिवल की। और चलिए सीधे आपको डिग्गी पैलेस लेकर चलते जहां पर इस वक्त JLF में शशि थरूर का खास सेशन चल रहा है। वो तस्वीर हम आपको दिखा रहे हैं।
That tends to be the attitude. And I'm glad to say that that's changing, and we've seen already this morning in Sachin Pilot an example of somebody of a different stamp. But for someone like me, having that kind of background and not having any political connections or patronage, I never thought of politics as a realistic option. The UN gave me an opportunity to deal with issues I cared about, global issues, but I also cared about India. And you had this paradox of this guy sitting in New York or Geneva, writing books about India, and writing books in which clearly my urgent sort of passion and the sort of repeated scratching of an itch about India, for what's made it, what's merely unmade it, how it can be remade, all of that was very much present. But when I contested for Secretary General, failed, narrowly, but failed nonetheless, close but no cigar, as Groucho Marx would say, I then had to step out and look around and see what I was going to do with myself. And paradoxically, that failure opened a door. With the old cliche about when one door shuts, another window opens. And this window opened because I think the visibility that I got from that run encouraged some political parties to come to me and say, would you be interested in contesting? And I had become quite attracted to the role that the Congress Party had played since 1991 in particular. And when they approached me, I thought, great, this is something I wouldn't think about twice. If I had known anything of what it was like, I might never have had the courage to join. The 3 weeks of the election campaign in my first, in 2009, were the hardest 3 weeks I'd ever spent doing anything. We literally had 23-hour days. I was so unused to standing for the last week of the campaign on this Paryatan vehicle, the converted jeep with iron bars around it, that all the jostling and moving and shuttling meant that I was bashing against the iron bars all day. It was black and blue and bleeding literally each day for a week. It was quite an extraordinary experience. People have no idea how hard campaigning can be. But at the end of it all, I won, and I won a resounding victory. That gave me the taste for doing it. You asked me, have I ever regretted it? Yeah. I mean, I think, my arrival on the scene was not welcomed by many. And I went through quite a few ugly parikshas, particularly in my first term, which were painful and also untypical. There weren't any other politicians who seemed to have endured anything similar to what I had to go through. And as a result, the sort of perforated back I got from all the stiletto stabs, exactly, and the bullet wounds in the front and the stab wounds in the back, did make me wonder why the heck I was doing this. But A, I'm not a quitter. B, I had made a very complicated choice to leave behind not just Western world and good money and good comforts, but also family. Both my sons were in the West. And I was giving all that up to come and make an effort. I would be damned if I was going to be driven out of it by either resentment or jealousy or whatever it was that people were using to attack me. And I'm proud to say that by sticking to it and taking the blows, I've come through, I won't say unscathed, but I'm still there. And what's more, I won a second term in difficult circumstances. And I believe I've been able to shift the needle of the national conversation on a number of issues ranging from nationalism to economics to social issues at home, the 377, women's rights, all sorts of things which to my mind needed to be done in the political space.
So, as a politician, therefore, who got into this for, as you said, talking about the ideas and pushing the needle in this manner,
डिग्गी पैलेस से ऐसी तस्वीरें आप देख रहे हैं जहां पर खास सेशन इस वक्त हो रहा है शशि थरूर का, जहां पर उन्होंने अपने राजनीतिक सफर के बारे में तो बताया, लेकिन साहित्य के साथ खुद के जुड़ाव, खुद के प्रेम को भी बताया। वहीं इससे पहले जेएलएफ में डिप्टी सीएम सचिन पायलट का सेशन भी हुआ। जेएलएफ में उनका सेशन डेमोक्रेसी, फ्रीडम एंड द पॉलिटिकल प्रोसेस लुकिंग टू द फ्यूचर पर था। सचिन पायलट के साथ श्रीनिवासन जैन का संवाद था और इस दौरान पायलट ने कहा कि लव जिहाद, घर वापसी, मंदिर मस्जिद ही पॉलिटिक्स हो रही है। कोई यूथ की बात ही नहीं करता, कोई भी बराबरी के अधिकार की बात नहीं करता। मैं नौकरियों को लेकर कोई वादा नहीं करना चाहता, जैसे राज्य सरकार ने 15 लाख नौकरी का वादा किया था, लेकिन पूरा नहीं हुआ। हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि युवाओं के लिए रोजगार लेकर आए। पायलट ने कहा कि ये डबल इंजन की ताकत वाली सरकार है।
And the Department of Tourism and Culture, and to our dear friend Shashi Tharoor, who's just joined us here. Thank you, Shashi. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The festival is now open.
It's quite amazing in two ways. One is for the families of the victims who have participated in sharing some of the most wonderful moments of their lives. And to my mind, the fact that they have put together these thoughts and memories and future plans is for all of us to understand the tremendous loss that they've suffered, and yet the resilience to keep going on. It's been 10 years since the horrific tragedy occurred, and life does go on.